So, the University of Southern California has done a study on gas prices in the state of California. And guess what? Study debunks price gouging myth behind California's high gas prices. The study reveals 7 reasons why gas prices are high in the state of California. If you follow me, you've heard all of this for the last 3 or 4 years. Yeah, yeah. You don't really need to do a study. Anyway, let's go over it. Number one, environmental regulations. Specifically, California mandates a specialized gasoline blend known as carbob, their own special gas. Where have you heard that before? This adds 47 cents to $1.15 per gallon in compliance cost not borne by drivers in other states. The number two reason? High taxes and fees. Yes, you've heard me talk about this a lot. California levies the highest gasoline taxes and regulatory fees in the nation, around $1.64 a gallon. Wow. Declining in state oil production. Once a top oil producing state, California now supplies only about 23% of its own crude oil needs. More than 60% of its crude is imported, much of it from politically unstable or distant countries. That reliance adds transportation costs and makes the state vulnerable to global price swings. Where have we heard that before? Number four, refinery closures. California has lost significant refining capacity over the past decade, with more to come. Phillips 66 and other operators are shuttering refineries, with California expected to lose another 8.6% of its capacity, tightening supply even further. And keep in mind, the announcement of the Benicia refinery closing was after this study. Yes. Number five, no inbound pipelines. I've told you in the past about how California is a fuel desert, right? They are geographically blocked from the rest of the country. Unlike Texas or Louisiana, California has no crude oil pipelines crossing its borders. That forces the state to rely almost entirely on marine shipments and a limited number of rail routes, both of which are more expensive and subject to disruption. Number six, the business climate. I've talked about this quite a bit. The state's regulatory and political environment is viewed as unfriendly to the oil and gas industry. Since 2018, more than 360 energy related companies have left California altogether. That includes major oil producers, pipeline operators, support services, many of which have cited excessive red tape and regulatory hostility as key reasons for exiting. Wow, the same reason refineries are closing today. And of course, California's long term policy goals, the state's aggressive push to ban the sale of internal combustion engine vehicles by 2035 creates a chilling effect on long term investments in fuel infrastructure. Now, think of the 10,000 times Gavin Newsom has told you it's price gouging. A study by USC in his own state, done by an independent professor, Michael Mish, who's been with the university since 97, I believe. Well, a couple of minutes has passed, so I'm sure it's 10,001 times now by Gavin Newsom. Yeah, thanks.